and parlays. This is Morning Wood. We're going to talk some college hoops. Yesterday, it was in and out. I still suck. That's still going on. I will say that my best bets, the three best bets, the three best bets that I took, or 3 out of the 4 best bets from yesterday did cash with the green sticker. So Oklahoma, no, but UConn, Richmond, and Georgia, yes. We were 8 and 7 on our picks, and I was 1 and 3. But I'm still adjusting the system. I'm feeling better today, actually, about what's going on in my system. I'm seeing it different. And, yeah, Liberty was cash. Akron was not. Lost them 2 ways, but, hey, sometimes that's how it goes down. St. John, that was my bad. And like I said, we shouldn't play for the teaser. I think with that one, I was kind of playing for the teaser. Notre Dame, I asked y'all to explain to me why we were going to be on Notre Dame because I didn't get it. I get Ball State spread in now. I don't know about that. I was looking at it, and I almost took Kent, and then I almost took Ball, and then I didn't. Pacific was cash for show. And then I didn't go with Ball. It's hard for me to sometimes bet against Kent. St. Louis did it. I don't know why you guys want to keep betting on Washington. It was like, hey, Laterica, it was one of our first rules when we started the show was to fade Washington. That's 2 in a row. I warned yins right up. Bowling Green was money. Pacific was money. And good news, the 3 that we took off the board, remember we removed 3 bigs, Illinois, Vatech, and LSU. Those were the ones they did not go through. So at least those came down. You took Ohio in the revenge game. No worries. I'm not mad at any of you for making money. So I was right on a couple that you guys went the other way, and you were right on a couple. Always fade Washington. I'm telling you. We talked about it yesterday when I said, remember when all y'all wanted to be on Washington and I want to be on Stanford? And then it happened again. So they had a moment, but I'm over. I'm so pale in this video. My daytime or nighttime videos aren't like this. You took Ball first half. All right, I'm looking at it. +7. I looked at it this morning. I wasn't in love with it. If you guys cashed it, rock and roll. It just wasn't my jam this morning. So someone tell her why she had a semi-bad day, but somebody gave out soccer picks and she made all of her money back, which is fantastic. Yeah, and that's what I mean. I can't talk the soccer and the NBA and stuff like that with you, but if you want to put your picks in, I'll put them up on the screen. And tennis is another one. I know we got a lot of good tennis picks in here. So yeah. Well, here's a hockey for you right now. Rangers Flyers under what? The Thunder Bodies. I don't know what that means. Okay, so Byron, you're on me. Byron, you're gonna. All right, making me a degenerate. But hell, my picks don't work out right now, so why shouldn't I use yours, right? My eyeball is much better than my math right now. All right, now we're all on that together. Are you happy? Are you happy now? And why did I rush to do that? That game doesn't even start till what? 1:12, 11. Oh, half an hour. Okay, there you go. Okay, North Carolina -9.5 is your best play today. 5.5 is where he's saying Rangers Flyers take it under a 5.5. All right, I trust you, Byron. I trust you. We've been here before. I did get us new cards. I did some math on UNC also, so let's see if ours came together. I was unimpressed with that UNC business. Both teams, UNC and Marquette, were really unimpressive to me. UNC would be my way to go. I was looking at them first half. UNC's a much better team first half. Marquette's a bit underwater, so I was kind of looking for a UNC first half play. I think 9.5 is a bit much, but all right. That's kind of where my numbers ended up. And I also had it as an under. Okay, once everybody's in here, we need to have a talk. Do we want, I'm sticking to my guns. If you all are on it, I'm off. You like Dayton and Marquette. See, here we go already with the UNC Marquettes. Okay, so we're going to have to talk that one out. I love St. Bonnie today. Yes, I already looked at this one, so I like the St. Bonnie. We'll get them going. Yeah, I went through the card this morning, so I have a pretty good idea of what I'm into and what I'm not into. Oh, Bonnie's the Davidson. See, I'm not that into the Davidson. I'm into the St. Bonnie. Okay, wait. Let me regroup. We're in trouble, yeah, because already we're out to some stuff. Another North Carolina tease. Virginia minus the 11. Kent versus Ball over or under. Byron, you're the master of this right now. What do you think? Kent versus Ball going over or under? Quien me do no see English, no speak English. I know habla español, only poquito. Elle Craft, you're getting better and better. She likes Bonnie's because the line's moving in the Davidson direction. My thing with this too, hold on, let me pull them up, is that Davidson looks better on paper, I think, was my deal with St. Bonnie. Where'd you guys go? Here we go. St. Bonnie covers more. They're 9-4-1, 9-4-1 against the spread. Davidson's 8-8. St. Bonnie's has a wee bit better of a defense, and Davidson just beat Davidson by 11 points. That was why I wasn't thrilled about it, because now Davidson's, hey Jess, hey Leg Show. Everyone like over 145 in Kenton Ball. Okay, so that's the play. We're taking over the 145 in Kenton Ball. Oh, thanks, Laterica. Dayton, Alcorn, New Mexico. Tulane, Memphis over 132. There's a lot going on right now. Do you guys want to hear my picks? No, I stink. You're done with me? That's fine. It's fine, whatever. So +2.5. So the big question I wanted to ask is, do we want to keep doing the teaser thing? I made a mistake. Yesterday when I held up the card, I said we're 10-4. Those are based on teasers, not based on our straight bets. So I didn't lie, but that was not accurate. So do we, because the tournament is coming, do we want to just, Elliot, I cashed on the Oilers. Elliot, I need your phone number, because it was the end of the second intermission and Oilers were down 2, but they were +575. And I was like, oh, I feel like I should take this. I like this. But I didn't know what to do. So that's just it. Okay. So here's what I was thinking today. Maybe I'm still crap, but hey. So I've got 3 that I like, all right? That I feel like I like them a lot. I'm not doing totals right now, okay? Because I'm hitting on not totals, on sides. So I'm just going to kind of roll with my sides. I like have total information, but I'm just not going to play it as of now, okay? Hey, Donna. You'll send my number? How are you going to send my number? Okay, so Miss State. Mississippi State minus the 5.5. Okay, this was a big one for me. South Carolina, we know that I dig South Carolina. The fact of the matter is, I'm not sure why I do, because they don't really win or cover for me. So I do their averages, and I've got them a bit underwater, like a 72. The book says that they're scoring 74 in South Carolina. I got them at 72 in their last 5 games. The book says they're only giving up 78, but I got them at 85. And they're playing tough competition right now, for sure, right? Mississippi State, the book says they score 70. I've got them at 68. Says they give up 66. I see their defense as being better at a 62. I am digging the Mississippi State minus 5.5 here. The first time they played, it was 75-59. That total came out to a 134. I feel like that trend keeps rolling on. That I like Mississippi State at home with that defense. I think, yeah, and of course, winning money like South Carolina. So I have to track myself. So yeah, that was the other question I wanted to ask you guys was, do we want to keep doing the teases? Because now the tournament's coming and we, not that we can't tease the tournament, but should we just start going off of straight bets? Because that's kind of what I feel like we should do. You like Prob, Fresno, a lot of Virginias, couple UNCs. I'll put Virginia up because I glanced at them. Just making notes on y'all's plays. Providence was a tough one. They're playing Xavier, right? What's his name? Whoever I did the free pick with was on Xavier, and I didn't love it. Straight bets are way better. I think we need to, no straight bets, straight bets. Because I can write them, but I mean, I always write them both, but I think we should track ourselves with our straight bets. Let's just do it. If it's, you guys know how to tease now. So all the straight bets obviously can be teased. So we don't have to get upset about that. Okay, Dominic. Okay, DePaul plus 15. I'll write that down. I'm just going to start making notes of you guys. And then as they go on, we'll go on. Yeah, we can tease one and straight bet the rest. Okay, so that's what we'll do. We'll pick our 4 favorites like we did yesterday, and we'll do that. Straight bets for money, parlay for fun. I just don't parlay, tease for fun. Everyone knows teasing's for fun. Okay, so I liked Incarnate Word today. I'm just going to go through mine since y'all don't want to listen to me anyway. I'm going to go through mine. I like Incarnate Word today. I always like them. I'm going to roll with them again. Minus 1.5 straight all day. I don't like Wake over Clemson. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I like Clemson a bunch right now. So 3 of my very favorite schools in the Southland Conference are playing today. Yeah, here. So we know I love Sam Houston State, and we know I love Abilene Christian, and they're playing each other. And then also Stephen F. Austin, who I love, is playing Northwestern State today. So yeah, I'm with Clem. I'm with Clemson on this one. So first things first, I'm so into betting on SFA. But when I saw them in this position, I kind of flip-flopped, and I like Northwestern State plus the 9.5. I get I get it, but it's just a matter of a lot of points for me. The last time they played, it was 74-86, so 12 points at SFA. I'm looking at Northwestern State's schedule, though, right? Beginning of the season, because their record is like 8-14 or something. So I'm like, they're a good little school though. Like when I'm looking at, I think they've won 6 in a row. Like who were they playing? So I look back and sure enough, they lost to Texas Tech, to TCU, to Gonzaga twice, to Washington State, and to Tulsa. So right there's 2, 4, 6 losses right there to big schools, so I don't want to hold that against them. Yeah, they're 8-14. So take away 6 from 14. Now they're only 8-8, right? SFA is 13-3. The one decent school I saw on their list was Baylor. So that in a revenge spot with a team that's kind of rolling along, I'm going to roll with Northwestern State here plus the 9.5. Still 9.5. against an SFA team that's 1-5 against the spread on the road. I mean, these guys are 2-4, so it's not all that much better, but I think this is a good spot. I think it's a good amount of points, and I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so this is my hardest one of the day because these I cash on either one of these teams literally every week, if not both of them. Sam Houston State's #1 in the Southland. Abilene Christian's 2 and SFA is 3, right? Abilene, I believe, is a half a game behind. Yeah, half a game back behind Sam. So again, I'm kind of like rolling into this with feeling some type of way, right? Because Abilene Christian's going to be at home. I know they have a good defense. The last time they played, Sam Houston won 64-57 at Sam. In that game, Abilene Christian was -3. Now they're -8.5. Here's the thing that was kind of funny to me just with the total. In that game, the total was set at a 141. It came in at a 121. And for this game, they've got it at a 142, which makes me think that they think that this will go over, even from what it did last time. So that's just an observation. Oh, wait, there's Virginia. -11. Let me pop them on here because I got their card. I got your card. So then I look back. Who has Sam Houston State been playing, right? Because 17-6 is their record. Well, who are the 6? Texas Tech, Boise, SMU, LSU, Texas, right? I'll put you in a big category. We got a lot of bigs already coming in today. So I feel like Sam Houston getting 8.5 points on the road. Now, Abilene Christian's defense is good, like real good. So don't get me wrong. They're giving up 81, or they're making 81 points in a game, and then they give up 62. Sam Houston's scoring 80, but they're only giving up 68, which granted is 6 more points than Abilene. But again, they played Texas, LSU, all those guys. So I think the fact that your defense number is still so low, even after that competition, and granted, they both have played 3 or 4 D2s in here too, which helps even them out. Abilene played Texas Tech also, and they played Arkansas. I'm going to roll with Sam here. I had to pick. It's like picking between my 2 favorite kids is what I felt like. But that kid's name is Sam, and he's on the road today, and he's getting 8.5 points. And I'm going to roll with him to stay at the top of the Southland. But, I mean, this is going to be a tough game. And my my look at it, plus 8.5. My look at it was actually an over because A, my stats came out that way, and B, I don't know why they would sugar. I'm doing that thing I do again, guys. I'm doing that thing I do. Oh, I see what I've done. Okay. So I think, you know what? I might just play that over because the line looks that way to me. And I'll throw a total in for y'alls, for yins. And it's a 142. Okay. So that's where I'm at. All right, now we can talk about you guys. How's your day? How are things? Okay. Okay, let's stay away from big games. We don't come out so well with them. Yep. Sam Houston, good play, getting so many points. Thank you. All right, excellent. Let's go, Sam, says Lenny. Okay, yay. Incarnate Word covers. Yay, Sam Houston plus the points. Okay, I feel like I made a good play. Maybe I'm back on track. I told you. I'm working on my schedule right now. I have like nighttime makeup on in the daytime, and the lighting in my house makes me look a little crazy. Florida State and Virginia are your only good big plays. I like Virginia. I want to stay out of North Carolina because, okay, one thing the book remembers, or one thing that the book knows about us, is that we only remember the last thing that we saw, right? And what's the last thing that we saw out of UNC? They beat the snot out of old Louisville, who I told y'all was going to beat some Notre Dame yesterday. No one wants to listen to me. What do I know? I feel like that UNC Marquette game is slippery. That's how I feel about that. Don't like that the UVA line is moving towards NC State, and they're at 50% right now. So that could be questionable. I did like, let me look. I have Clemson, I think. Oh, no, I didn't Clemson. I'm done. I'm good. I did like Clemson. I think we need like a goal. Wow. That line moved hardcore to Wake, probably because Clemson's 0-5 against the spread on the road and 1-4 on the road altogether. So let's think about it, Clemson, because I don't know about that either. Okay, who's some littles? Let's throw some littles in. Hey, Robert. Southern Utah. No one mentioned them. I think they're a good pick for trash Northern Arizona squad who's been scoring 50 points per game. All right, let's look at a Southern Utah here. I'm going to tell y'all now, I don't know a lot about Southern Utah. But last season, I played the crap out of Northern Arizona. They were a great team, and then they got me a couple times at the beginning of this season because I was like waiting for, here we go, Southern Utah. Minus 12.5, 6-2 against the spread, 13-0 at home. Northern Arizona 6-4 against the spread on the road, 4-6 on the road overall. But that line's moving to Northern Arizona. That one makes me a little bit nervous just because I don't know that much about them. And the number is big. So for me to randomly trust you on that, we would just have to be back into our teasing thing. But we're growing up. We're growing up, so we're not teasing as much. You think Dominic's true? So leg shows with you here. Wake, I'm telling you, says Elliot. Yeah, you told me Baylor yesterday too, Boo, didn't you? So we like Southern Illinois minus 12.5, and the line's going the other way. I'll write it down. How about that? Because we did get a confirmation. That's the whole point of what we're doing here. Without the T's. We're so big. Look how big we are. We're like big. Okay. You're into DePaul also. Alabama, A&M, and Southern Utah. What's the play? So we're going to roll with Southern Utah. That's been double confirmed. Adam likes Longwood and Chattanooga. I dug some Longwood as well. I can't even fathom betting $1,000 on a game. I'm not even that big of a bettor, but I use my bankroll to pay bills also. So there's that. It's a form of income for me. Okay, FSU 1-2-1 on the road. That's too many for me to lay with FSU. You're 1-2-1 against the spread on the road to a team that's 7-6 at home, getting 11.5 points at home. I feel you. I like FSU, but the way things have been wonking around lately, I want like confirmations of my play. What about Tennessee at Vandy? That number jumped right on up, didn't it? Okay, let me come back to you guys. Kent State and ball, we're on ball. We took the ball, and I think we took it over. Ball and over. Here, I'll just write it so we have it up there. Because this game starts in 12 minutes, so we don't need to go through it all. FSU wins by 13, easy. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying that it's tricky for me. You like Vandy? Miami is a walking wounded. Okay. Is that what's going on with them then? Dia Convent Aries likes Kent State today. That's where I was kind of at too. And then they talked me into it. I just degenerated right out of the gate. Byron told me to. Byron told me to. And you like UNC. You like Wake and UNC today. Those are the ones. No, I do like UNC. I just think it's a tricky game. Tennessee. Hi, everybody. What did Robert Franklin do that we want? Citadel Furman under. Okay, that's the second Citadel under, unless you put it in twice, but that is the second. I don't think it was you because you just got here, Roberto. So Citadel. Yeah, I was looking at that a bit, and that Furman defense. What did I think about that? I felt something about it. I can't remember it now though. But I feel like you guys are solid on this, so we'll put it up under a 160. Yeah, because I think I was thinking that Citadel can score, and they'll let Furman score, but Furman's not going to let Citadel score. Was my jam with that. Here's Chattanooga plus 3.5 at Mercer. I love that. Yeah, I've cashed on Chattanooga quite a few times. The line's moving towards Mercer. They're 2-7 against the spread at home. Chattanooga's 9-3 against the spread on the road. I'm gonna spell your name right and everything. Chat. One thing Chattanooga is what we're going with here. One thing I've really noticed about myself is that, you know how I can't pronounce words? Like, there are also words like Delaware. I'm never going to spell that correctly. I've given up. It's just not going to happen. Cincinnati. I'm always adding 2 T's to Cincinnati. Or if there are 2 T's, then I'm only putting 1 in. Just one of those things. You got to handicap yourself sometimes. A woman has got to know her limitations. Who'd you get already? Here's a little hockey from Elliot. Elliot cashed me on hockey last night. So did Nick Earl. We did NHL? We did NHL Total Chaos last night with Nick Parsons versus Nick Earl from Earl Sports Bets. So you guys can check that out. They did the 5 late games for tomorrow. Here's your hockey pick. A lot of DePauls. All right, I'm with you guys. Plus 15. I'm a DePauler, so I am mad at you. It's a lot of you guys doing that. Citadel, for some reason, slowed their offense down 7 or 8 games ago, and for some reason, KenPom hasn't adjusted. Guys, I'm so OCD right now about this business. Okay. Okay, Buffalo and Bowling Green. Yep, good job. You like Arkansas tonight? New Mexico's your hot pick of the day. I really like Air Force in their game 2s, but, I mean, Air Force just can't win a hot damn game. I'm out of the Mountain West. I know you're asking me, what are your predictions for Utah State at Nevada? I'm out of the Mountain West. I don't know. I was so good in the beginning. I don't know anymore. I just love Utah State. Maybe I'm just in love with Utah State. I think that I've said it all season. I don't think Nevada's that good. Nevada's kind of shown me, no, we're pretty good. And I thought a bunch of stuff that wasn't true. How about that? So I'm just out of it right now. Ryan, we took Ball State and the over. Alabama State that wasn't our Southern Utah, was it? I don't remember. No, Alabama State is Alcorn State. It's where they're playing. They're 1-5 on the road. Alabama State is, but they're 4-2 against the spread on the road. And the number is moving to that's a situation I like to find, right? 1-5 on the road, but 4-2 against the spread. Whereas Alcorn at home, 3-3, but only 2-4 against the spread. The line is moving towards Alabama State. So I like Alabama State here. I'm going to write them real quick so I don't lose them. Do you guys like Alabama State or Alcorn? And they'd be getting 5.5 points. That's something I can glance at and know that I like it pretty right out the gates. St. Bonnie on the money line. We got St. Bonnie up here. We can throw a ML up there. We can throw the ML up there. They updated Tulane and Memphis. I didn't want to get involved in that. If you like Tulane, go for it. But that was a bit for me to get involved in. Okay. Let me move the Chattanooga over here so we can all still see stuff. Okay. Chanel staying away from the Flyers game. Oh, isn't that because that dude got sent back to Russia? Bama is beating Arkansas today. See, this was another one I was torn because you guys know whenever I bet on Arkansas, they don't win, and I really, really like them. And I think that you like Tulane too. There was something about it I didn't like. Let me look back. I did a free pick video on it, on the Alabama-Arkansas game. I mean, I've been on Alabama all season. You guys know that about me. And I've been liking Arkansas, but not cashing on them all season. So there's that. Okay, so it started Memphis 12.5, moving into 10.5. So this is the game I was just talking about then, yeah? Tulane's 3-4 on the road, but 5-2 against the spread. Memphis is 9-1 at home, but 5-5 against the spread at home. We've got a line moving towards the green wave. So I like that. You guys into Tulane? Hey, Sheldon. Yeah, George Mason and George Washington, I kind of looked at. I'm not sleeping on the Hogs. I know I've been preaching this all season. Eric Musselman from Nevada. This is why I think Nevada is not as good as they were, is because Musselman left. And so I'm with you. I'm not sleeping on it. It's just risky for me. George Mason and George Washington, I did look at. Wait, I'm trying to not miss something right now. Tulane. And Memphis is coming off of COVID, so that's shaky. Okay, so we got a lot of Tulane takers. We got line movement in our way, and we got Memphis being shaky, coming off of COVID. 10.5. No, it's plus 10.5 for Tulane. They wouldn't lay 10 at Memphis. That's cray. Okay. Go, Fossil. Okay. Bama and the Hogs over. All right. Now we're talking. Now, you don't always have to pick a side in these matchups. They're going to play the hell out of some basketball. It's already ticked up 3.5 points. I mean, I could see this being like an 80, to 70. So I could see it going. I'm not going to try that kind of math. Oh, no, I'm not. Here's Prov. They're plus 1.5. Xavier's 3-1 against the spread on the road, though. I like Providence is like one of my teams I really, really like. So that's where I'm at. I know Leg Show said he thinks Fresno covers against UNLV. It was UNLV -7. Now it's 6.5. All right. Has this game started? It's 11. If you guys haven't bet it, Ball State and the over was the play we made, and it starts in 2 minutes. Fresno is that 1-6 against the spread on the road, but UNLV is 2-5 against the spread at home. I think UNLV is the better team there, but I can't. I mean, this is another one. I just got to stay out of the Mountain West. So Leg Show thinks that Fresno covers. If you guys want to, whoa, we're taking DePaul against Creighton. Look at us go. Fading mofos, fading Blue Jays. Okay, I like it. I like it even more now. Tell you that. Okay, so do we want FSU up? That was another one we really talked about. Careful with that over. Everyone said over with Arkansas Auburn when Arkansas was at home, and it didn't in mid-70s. The thing I don't like about the over is that it's ticked up 3 points. And so to me, that's like, you've gone too far, man. You want to see that happen after you made the bet. You're on Tulane, New Mexico, and you're in DePaul. Alabama's the play on the money line. This is no revenge spot for Arkansas. Alabama A&M +7. Oh, we did state, not A&M. Hey, Steve, I'm looking for Alabama A&M, but I'm staying off. I'm getting out of the middle of these unless I feel strongly. Unless I have a strong lean. Or you guys feel strongly. We haven't even brought up Indiana Rutgers. Where is Alabama A&M? Someone asked about Norfolk. I don't hate that. I think it's a lot of points. That's how I feel about that. That's a lot of points. Alabama State, Alcorn. It was Alabama State. Oh, you're asking them. Hot damn. There's too many Alabamas right now. Against Southern, we went Southern Utah mine. No. What did we do? I swear we Alabama A&M'd. Or we did something. Or maybe we changed our minds. Because we do that sometimes too. It's moving towards Southern. I would say Southern's probably the play against Alabama A&M. That would just from like Glam. A&M 1-4 on the road and against the spread. At least Southern's got 2-3 at home against the spread, 3-2 on the season. Line's going in their way. So easy look at that, and or the easy quick look at that, and that's the way I'd go. You're from Fresno and they suck. They do. They do. Take it over. Says take it over the 158.5 for Alabama. I'm not going to put that on our board because we missed the best number. That was part of the thing with the tees is like one of your number one goals in handicapping should be to get the best number, you know. So you would lean a teaser the other way in the Virginia game against NC State. You like Rutgers all the way. You'll play the under. Ooh, Lafayette versus Little Rock. Let me find this. I just cashed on Lafayette with Sam Houston and someone else like 2 days ago. I'm surprised I didn't see them on their deal. Maybe 3 days ago. I feel like I would have seen them. I can't do everything. Even though I might try. Okay, I don't see that. I saw American. So we do have some Rutgers takers. That kind of looked under to me, but it kind of looks so under that I think it goes over. Ronald said Alabama money line. I'll make a note right now. You want to come back tomorrow? If you guys want to put them up on the board and say, this is my play, I can make notes of y'all and we can actually find out who's good in bets. See, really, I'm a stat girl. I just really like to take stats. Toronto money line, Blues money line. All right, Ronald, I got you. I got your number. I'm going to put Ronald Brown because I think I have a Ronald Flores as well. NHL. All right. Anyone else want to do that? We can get those going too. He says it's easy cash for anyone who wants to do a parlay. Whatever's on the board, then you gotta love it. Teaser, plain and simple. Yeah, that's just it. So we're not writing our teasers. We're all grown-ups now. We went the other way on Penn State. You like Duquesne, but the line looked fishy at -4. I glanced at that guy this morning also. And there was something I didn't like about it as well. Otherwise, it would have ended up on my paper. Oh, against LaSalle. I don't know. I mean, I like Duquesne there too, but I'm not going to lay 4 with a team that's 2-4 on the road against a team that's 4-3 against the spread at home. At least not without like looking at it more. There's American 1-2 on the road, but 2-1 against the spread, going against Loyola, Maryland. That line's moving up to Maryland though. So I'm just going to kind of stay away from that. I would say American. I mean, I like American getting those points, but I don't know those. I don't do the Patriot League. That was a couple years ago. I got into the Patriot League, and then it just did not work out for me. Temple. This was another one because Temple, this is that kind of game I was looking for, right? Where they're 1-5 on the road, but they're 4-2 against the spread on the road, playing South Florida, who's 4-4 at home, but only 2-5 against the spread at home. And here we have South Florida 5.5, and it's ticking down to Temple. So that's kind of something that, like, that's kind of what I'm looking for. What do you guys think, Temple or South Florida? Y'all get off of this Arkansas thing. I'm not writing them on my paper. Wild Kings. Ball State has players out. Where are you on that one? Frickin' Byron Gates. Where are you on that one? LA Kings win a tight game tonight. We're split on this one. I like Clemson. I know Elliot likes Wake. You guys want to put it in? Who do we like, Clemson or Wake? Oh, we do have a promo code at the site. It's upset. You can use it and save yourself 20% on checkout at picksandparlays.net. Abilene for the win. I'm not going that way. People talking about a game that's already in progress. I know. Get this Kent shit. We picks. We got it. I bet on it. We're moving on. Full fast game. No defense. Score over. Over. Earls on Kent. Nick Earls on Kent. Prov +2 and Fresno +7 and 35. So we got Prov up. You got a better number. South Florida, Clemson. That's where I'm at. Yeah, see, this is what I said again. Stay away from Clemson. Okay, so officially the play that everyone agrees with is Clemson -3, but they're not going on the board because it's way too back and forth. AMC over a 146. Yeah, Clemson plays well at home. The paw gives them power. Clemson's not great on the road. I get that. Chanel likes Wake. Heath likes Wake. So this is like, this is just one of those things. We're split, so we're not doing it. Yeah, guys, don't forget, hit that like button, thumbs up, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Keep likes the Pacers and the Jazz tonight. I think it's hard to fade either of those teams right now. So I like that play also. I did free picks on both of those last night, and our expert handicappers did have some good information. Clemson is trash on the road. I know. I mean, but isn't that what we all know? So wouldn't this be a good time for them? Again, we're done with this game. Take whoever you want. Take whoever you want to. This is not on me. This is not on me. Okay, so how do we feel about UVA? Because we did get a little bit of talk about Virginia. They're on the board, and the line's ticking towards an NC State. Clemson looks like a trap, especially with it going the opposite way. Exactly. Good luck, Cody. No, Clemson just played, didn't I? Swear they just played. I could be wrong about that, though. I swear they just played somebody because I don't remember. Jersilky man likes Celtics and the Wolves tonight. What do you think? Parlay Alabama over Arkansas -2, Vandy +8. as well. I don't know. Celtics are dead to Chanel. Yeah, I just don't know. I just gave a huge speech about how I'm over the Alabama Arkansas side. I don't know about it. I know a lot of you liked it over, but then I know a lot of you liked it under also. Yeah, I love Greensboro. Let's talk Greensboro. You like NC State at plus 15. Okay, wait. They're playing Virginia, right? How'd you get 15? I don't, it's 250-50 for me on Virginia, and it's going the opposite direction. So let's take them out. Woo! Who did I just miss? Greensboro. There it is. That's why I tag you guys on there. There they are. Western Carolina. I just don't like all those points, but I understand. I mean, Carolina's 3-9 on the road, and they're 2-10 against the spread on the road. And then Greensboro has been cashing for us all season. Let's call this one UNC G, so we don't waste a card. Minus 14. The other thing I'm noticing that I really don't like is 10.5. The number 10.5 really grinds my gears. Not a fan of the 10.5. It's a loaded number, if you ask me. We've had a couple McNeeses. Furman, we took it under, right? Furman's playing Citadel. We went under the 160. I think Furman's the better team there. Hold on, I'm looking at McNeese. And let me see if I can scan a Furman. It was the Furman defense was my thing. Here they are. They're 10-1 at home, 5-3 against the spread at home. That number went from 15.5 to a 17. That's a lot of points, but and the line is ticking to an over, but I think there's an underestimation on how many points Citadel is going to be able to score because they're a high-scoring team with zero defense. So Furman's going to get them up, but I don't know. This is a big number for that Furman defense, right? I'm thinking the right thing, right? Furman's got big D because I feel like they do. Okay, and then our other one was McNeese. Okay. I need to stop playing the first game of the day. Like, that's what I need to stop doing. McNeese, the Anjou. Seems like a lot of you are on Fresno, though. So if you're looking for that play, it seems like Fresno is what's up with the get down. George Mason was I think my final answer on that. Laterica, we were talking about it earlier. George Washington, George Mason. When I came down to it, I was at a George Mason place, but it was a little, like you said, like we make money on them all the time. It's hard to decide. It's like your favorite children. I can't find McNeese. This was another one. Houston Baptist getting 12 points at Nichols. We've cashed against Nichols a lot. You know, I love my Baps. Hugh Bap 1-10 on the road, 7-3 against the spread on the road to a team that's 6-1 at home, but 2-4 against the spread at home. And Hugh Bap is I'm getting 12 points. That was I'm just going to jot this down and let you guys respond. So I feel like something made me not write this on paper, but it also could have been that my freaking phone's been giving out all morning. Okay. And here's McNeese. That's a tough one. Cause I like Sela, Southeastern Louisiana. The line is ticking towards a McNeese, though, who's 2-8 on the road, 5-4-1 against the spread, so they ain't playing bad. But then Sila's 3-3 at home, 4-2 against the spread at home, and they have a better against the spread record. That one I got to stay out of that too. I've cashed on Sila so many times this season that I don't feel like I can get involved in that. You do Ball State over. We're still talking about this game, guys. Still talking about it. Seton Hall and Butler under. You got premium play, Jared? Hit me, baby. Donovan Peralta's liking the Pelicans. Oh, no, you're asking about it. If anyone has feelings about Pelicans Detroit, Donovan Peralta would like to know. Let me know, Jared Nichols. Sucks when you play the first day and then lose one and win the rest. There goes my parlay. Yeah, well, that's why I don't parlay. Yeah, the guru that I always talk about, my guru, I do respond to my DM messages on Twitter if I go on Twitter. I think I said I liked American as the play. My guru he figured out early on, like, I suck at the first round. You know, I'm great. This college football was his thing, but like that 9 o'clock round of football, he just stunk at it. And then everything else along the day, he'd make plenty of money. So then what's your play, right? We're going to handicap our handicapping. So then that's telling us don't bet the first round. My thing is the Mets. Mets can kiss my butt because they kick my butt. And I mean, however I do it. Not doing good with the 10s either, Allie. Yeah, like 10.5 is a weird number. Pay attention for stuff like that, you know? You're on the Houston Rockets. It's a huge situational spot. Temple, South Florida, under 135.5. Thank you later. That's your big one? All right. I'm going to write your name on it, though, okay? We're going to have a little bit of accountability in this chat. No, I'm just kidding. Didn't we do something with Temple, South Florida? I liked Temple, didn't I? I feel like that was a talk we had. Okay. I feel like we had this talk. Temple under 134.5. And if it cashes, Jared Nichols. It's tournament time, guys. We got to get sharp. We got to get on our shiz. So we need to know who's hot and who's not, right? I'm not hot right now, so. Let me pop some of these in. Elliot says over on the Lakers game. Yeah, it doesn't even matter if I bet on the Mets or against the Mets. If the Mets are involved in the game, I will not cash the ticket. So I don't bet on Mets. Putting your boat on it? All right. I want to start putting y'all's names on these, though. Alabama +2. We can't go with that. And you know better, we don't believe in locks. Everybody knows that. The Mets have made some moves, though. I will say that. Oh, guys, don't forget, thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And ring that bell for notifications if you haven't already. We got a lot of shows going on. Last night we did NHL Total Chaos with Nick Parsons and Nick Earl from Earl Sports Bets. Today we're having both of the Earl twins on the live cap at 6 p.m. Eastern. There are 2 of them. I just want you guys to have a chance to meet them both. One does at NHL. That's Nick who's in here. And then Tim does NBA. So I just want a chance for the View crew to kind of meet both of them at once because they're going to be helping us with some content creation and doing some videos. I don't think they're going to sell picks for picks and parlays, but they are sharp and they're doing their thing and we're going to hang out together on the thing. You're only here to help. Thank you, Jared. You're on so late. No worries. We're still doing this. Zion with 4.5 versus Celtics. Jared, how are you feeling in that bet? Might put a big bankroll on that bet. I don't know why you guys make huge bets on stuff that you don't handicap yourselves. I mean, hey, you got pens, right? I just don't bet that cray. Temple over now. Oh, Ronald Brown. Hold on, I'm gonna put versus Ronald. Ronald's already got his name on a card too with his teaser. Versus Ronald's going over, Jared's going under. All right. That first game, first pick is crucial. It is. Well, and then maybe the play is if you're betting the first game of the day, don't put it in one of your parlays, right? Like maybe use that as your we're going to test the waters game and see what's going on there. Okay, so do we have it? Do we think we're good? I'm not seeing too many more coming in. I feel like we're in a good spot. Did I remind again? Yeah, don't forget that thumbs up. The promo code is upset to save you 20% off the picks and parlays site. And then tonight, what else I was saying was that you can follow me on Twitter at +moneyhoney. NHL Total Chaos happened last night. You can find that now on YouTube or on Facebook. Tonight, we're doing NBA Total Chaos. Sean Higgs and Kurt are going up against each other. Tomorrow night, I'm going to do another Total Chaos NBA because that seems to be a big moneymaker, NBA. And that's going to be our new capper, Cam Ross, who's a new Picks and Parlays handicapper. And I might have him go against either the winner. We won't have time. Against somebody, maybe Tim Earl. And then I got my butt whooped, smoked like a cheap cigar by Chip Chirimbus himself in the college basketball Total Chaos. And he's going to go up against Dan Kaiser. So that's up with the get down. Temple bet. I like Temple. I thought I wrote them up there. Did I not? Because I do a whole spiel about why I really like Temple, and I thought that was the play. Because the line was going down against, swear to God. Okay, because I want them up. Probably on the floor somewhere. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll take Temple +1.5. Take it right to the bank. Oh, I know. I looked at it and then I asked you guys, and I don't think I ever got an answer just because, I lose that stuff sometimes. We get going. Okay. I'm a little nervous about this. I did like Holy Cross. Wait, let me look at them because I talked myself off of it for some reason. Yeah, see this, I didn't understand it. Holy Cross 2-4 on the road, but 4-2 against the spread. Check that off my box like that. Boston U 1-5 at home, 1-5 against the spread at home. Okay, check that off my box. But it went from 7.5 to 9, which if we like Holy Cross, which we do, then we're getting another 1.5. But why did it move that way? And that's just it. I don't know enough about the Patriot League. Like a lot of them, I can just like gut check it and be like, oh, I know. But I don't. Robert likes the over on Holy Cross. So if you're playing Holy Cross, maybe that's what's up. Here's Elliot saying, play on-road favorites. Houston, after being beaten by the spread 42 or more points total in their last 5 games. A bad team playing a team with a losing record. 29-6 since 1997. That stat. So the play is Houston Rockets. Well, I'm never going to get mad with a Houston play. This game has started 23 minutes ago. Yes, you did. Yes, you did, Elliot, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. Okay. And then Browsy likes Jazz. Jazz has been popular all day. So I'm with you. Uh-oh. I saw it. 83-76 South Florida over Temple last Sunday. Right. Okay. So you're saying don't play it then? I don't know. I still don't hate it. We could take it down though. I mean, it was kind of a last minute thrower up there. We can put it off to the side. Nice and simple on the board. Yep, that's what we're rolling with here. Up. We're all like to listen about opinions, send some people in the right direction because it's us against the bookies. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of like the goal of this. Oh, here's some soccer, the football. I like Northwestern State. That's one of my plays. Man City 2-0 and Atlanta tie, no bet. Okay. No bet soccer lock. I don't. Manchester City 2-0 and Atlanta tie, no bet soccer lock. No comprende. All right, we have another waker. We're on Chattanooga. I like Chattanooga too. We're 2 flip-flopped on the wake game. And St. Joe's was a little weird one. Yeah, the picks from yesterday, they were kind of hit or miss depending if you went with or against the bigs. So, okay, should we mess these around? And then mess you around. A lot of Alabama people, but we had a lot of Arkansas people too. So we got another over on Temple. All right, now we're going 2 separate ways on this in a bigger way. Okay, so you're coming down. You guys are still going to be on the board. We'll have the great Temple debate of Renaud Brown and Jared Nichols. Was it over or under? Yeah, and are we saying it's Alabama +2? Is that what we're all talking about? Okay, let's organize this board as soon as I look at that. If Alabama is +2 points, you just need to money line them. You're wasting your time with that +2 points. Again, I'm staying off of it, but I guess in my head, I just expected, like, why wouldn't Alabama be the favorite in this game since they're, the best team in the SEC and everything? So maybe that just tells us right there that Arkansas is the play, because old Joe Public's going to be like, well, if I can get 2 with Alabama, then I want it. There's your lock, D. Nice. Alabama +2. Alabama, yeah, like that 2 points isn't doing any. You really think it's going to be a 2-point game? I mean, I would just money line that for the value. That'd be me. And then Arkansas +8 to tease. That could be a crisscross game also. If you guys are into the crisscross, I hear they'll make you jump. But so watch out for that. But all right. Okay. Let us do the magic. Okay, so let's just get some. I thought we had more totals going on. It's because this one got pulled out. Okay, and then do we not want Temple anymore? Because I can take that down if you guys don't like it. I actually kind of feel like they're pretty well organized. Is there anything, I'll put it up, is there anything on here that we need to take down? These are, I'm just holding space right now. Anything that needs to come down. That joke was wiggity whack. Totally was, huh? Thanks for catching it, though. Not everyone gets me. Tomorrow, between 1 and 1:30 Eastern, I'll come on. No, because you guys are so torn on this Arkansas jam. You called the Bama game earlier. Arkansas is the favorite. Last game between St. Bonnie. Shut the ball. Yeah, that might be true too. Davidson did have a crappy game on their last outing. But my thing with St. Bonnie too was that they cover. They're a pretty good covering team. Some people like them on the money line as well. Last game between, wait. People are on Arkansas because of the winning home record. Yeah. The magic begins. Put the Laker game over for my play, Allie. All right. You have great. Thank you. OKC over. Elliot is, wait, before you go away. Lakers over what, Elliot? You know better than that. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I went to school for interior design, so I had to take a lot of drafting classes. We on money back. Arkansas only lost at home to Mizzou, who's a crap team. I don't know what's happening in Alabama that I don't know about it. I don't even care because I'm not on that game. Okay, so is this good? Are we taking a picture? This is where we're at. All right. And then best bets. No one said take any. I mean, do you guys really want Arkansas up there? You just seem so Arkansas-y to me right now. If you want them, you can have them, but I don't want you to mess up the board. Okay, maybe I'm the a-hole. Elliot, my plays, Laker game total over what? Rockets to cover what? Bama money line. Lakers over, Rockets cover, Bama money line, NHL, Toronto money line. Okay, that's Ronald Brown. That's one of his top plays too, is the Toronto Maple Leafs on the money line. So that you're positive about Alabama. All right. I had a dry erase board. I found the coolest effing trick that there ever was because my kid's doing Panther money line. Because my kid's doing science projects. Do you guys know the dry erase marker? Like you take a piece of glass, like a glass pan, and you draw a little stick figure with your dry erase marker, and then you pour water into it, and the water does something to one part of the marker and not something to the other. And then the little guy like pops off the plate and you can move him around and swish him and he dances around. It's so cool. I just learned that. Yeah, Bama's going to smoke them. All right. That's right. I mean, I'm on the Bama side too here. So yeah. So don't forget, let's do that thumbs up thing. That's what pays the bills. Now you feel better. You got the Coyotes too. Still bet on the Pelicans. Okay, yeah, give me that thumbs up, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. And Elliot, you're on the board. Okay, so those will be our checkbacks for tomorrow. So if you guys, yes, you can put Davidson over for your play. If you guys want to 131.5 for Bob. If you guys I'll say D, well, that's not college basketball. So if you guys want to come back, Jared, your top premium play is Temple, South Florida under the 134. I know, but we have two other people that disagree with you. You're noted. I've got you noted. And Bob, I've got you. So yeah, if you guys want to come in tomorrow, that way we can start handicapping each other. Also, tournament time is serious. I have my records. I'm going to pull up the picture on my Facebook and figure out how to screen share. Last year I was 20. I want to say I was 27-9-1 or 29-7-1. Probably 27-9-1 for the tournament. So, it's very important to me. It's like a big freaking deal. You like St. Joe's over? Okay. So, all right. Bye, D-Nice. Jersilky is doing wild. Let me put you up. Kings and Flames on the money line. Okay, I got you. Mikey Mike, do you want that to be an official play? So, okay, so we'll try this tomorrow, right? If you want to come in with, say, your 3 best plays, we can't make like a whole hour out of it, but at the end, when people have kind of got their picks and moved away, you want to throw in your 3 best. I'll write them down and we can start tracking you guys. And, you know, you don't have to cash the parlay, but I'll stat you up because I think it's good for us to know before the tournament what we're doing. Oh, there you are, Elliot. Okay, Houston -3, Lakers. -3, and then the Lakers were over 218.5. And then that way too, if you are hockey players or NBA players, you can just give me your best bets and you're out of here, Ladybug. Tomorrow be back to claim your board. Good luck. Southern Utah is a play right there, minus the 12.5. What I tell you about LSU, not against my Georgia. That was my first against my Georgia. Yep. Okay. Last time on the board. Let's pop this sucker up and we can all go do something else. Not a ton today, but I like it that way. I'm going to move. This is my pick, this Sam Houston total. I'm just going to move it to a place where we can see it on the board better. So I'm not making weird things happen. Okay. That's what we got. Well, bye. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Maybe we should just do one best bet for everyone. It might be a lot of writing. That whole show might just turn into that. Don't bet the Rockets. They're trash. Everyone is saying that. That's the reason we should, though. No problem, Eric Middleton. Donovan likes the Coyotes. Daniel says Bulls and Warriors. Brazzie's playing Alabama and Arkansas. I don't think that's a bad way to go. Crisscross them, right? Now we're getting Alabama plus an 8. We're getting Arkansas plus a 4. Everybody's happy. We took it down because you had 2 people disagree with you, Jared, but it's on the board. It's there. As far as best plays, I know that there were quite a few of. I lost my green dots. I know there were quite. We're back to the red dot life. Don't make an angry face at me, Jared. I don't like that face. Okay, Daryl's got a perfect parlay for you. Okay, so I really liked Incarnate Word. I like Sam plus the 8.5 here, defending their first place. We all dug. What do you got going on? Southern Utah. I like all my picks. I don't want to say I don't like any of my picks because I like all of my picks. But if we're gonna like pick our 4 best bets or something, you like DePaul, Prov. I'm a little iffy on that because I know it's Creighton. But everybody seemed to be on DePaul, so maybe that's why we should everyone in our chat seemed to be under fall. You like the Citadel going under is your best one. Okay. I like Northwest State against SFA. That's a nice amount of points there. And I really like Mississippi State and their defense as well. So don't take Houston, bad investment. Okay, so if I was going to go a top 4, I really kind of like Tulane over there too. To tell you, if we're going to go with the top 4, I would say Incarnate Word, Sam Houston. You guys really like Citadel under, but I did look at that and I agreed that I feel like Furman's defense. I really like Hubap getting 12 too. Shit, I need to mark these while I'm going through them. I just like them all. I just like them all. Everything in my area is what I like. I like all those too. Okay. And then we'll do this, this. How about that? All right. Everyone's saying take the Rockets, but your Silky Man is very adamant that we should not take the Rockets. So, okay, here it is with red dots. Just one last time real quick. In 5, 4, 3, 2. So red dots, no, the underline are, I think, the top 4. I don't know. Yeah, that's where. Yeah, this is where we're at. Okay, so keep in mind, these are the straight bets. So tomorrow we're going to come back with a win-loss total, and it might not be what we're used to seeing because we didn't tease, but this is what's important. We got to test ourselves, right? We got to know. Tournament time is coming, so keep your mind sharp. And let's do this. So I'll see you guys tomorrow between 1 and 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. Don't forget, look out for the live cap today around 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have the Earl twins on with Nick Parsons and I. And then tonight we'll do NBA Total Chaos for tomorrow's games. That will be Kurt and Sean Higgs are doing that. It's good to watch those the night of just because lines do change. So one thing I do know about that. Top plays under in Temple. Manchester City 2-0, and then Alabama +2, Houston Rockets, and the under. All right, guys. Peace and chicken grease. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Follow me on Twitter @PlusMoneyHoney, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck.